And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Satisfactory. Alright, as you can see, we've got a full belt of iron coming down, which is good. I got power run, obviously. I got coal up and running. So, I want to sort of build this system so it's expandable. You know, once we level up the tier of miners and coal generation and upgrade all of the belts, I want to just be able to add on to this system easily. Not easy to do, considering, but I think we'll be able to manage. Let's get a splitter here. Like right here. I want to avoid that rock. Let's see, yeah, splitter there. And then we want smelters. Now this is 120 a minute. So 4 smelters will do it. I don't need any more than that. But again, I want to make the system expandable. So when the time does come to expand it out, it's going to be super, super easy to do that. So let's get this, you, and splitter is good there. Now, I wish there was a way that it's either feast or famine, I guess. I was trying to, you know, make the distances on each side a little bit more even. See if I can't, like, do that. That's a little bit better. It helps to have this facing the right way. That's a little bit better. Alright, now we want a power pole here and here. I should have one. Wow, I really. Okay. You. Power pole or smack in the middle. You can go there. You can go. No. You go to that one, which needs to be upgraded. And then power can come in here. Okay, so these are going to be iron. Remember, set your recipes before you put the belts in. So much easier to do it that way. No, not copper, iron. Okay, that is 120 iron per minute right there. Now let's increase that, and we want you, and you. So we're going to have the output of these dialing backwards. It's really the only way to make sure that you can expand a system. 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. Let's get this lined up with that. Okay, so this is on the top, right? Okay, now what we want to do is set up a third tier. Well, do we want a third tier? Do we want... Yeah, we want maybe even a 4th tier. Let's do a 4th tier, just in case. And let's see if we can dial that down to there. Because if you put your output, if you have mergers coming in and then you know, do something with the merger here and then you run it back, well, when you add more, you're just going to upset the balance. So put your mergers pointing towards your source and try to avoid your rocks. Now technically you don't need this merger, but I'm going to put it here so I don't have to completely break the whole system when I expand it. And then over here, we're going to have another merger. Oh, and I'll explain what this one's for in a second. Yeah, right there is good. Okay, so Mark II belt there. And there. And there. And I want a little stub right there. Mark II belt up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You go over to here. So now both of these lines are merged into this one over here. This is the master line right here. This is where all of our iron is going to come out of. Okay, so you and you. Doesn't seem like a big system now, but when you start increasing your throughput, it adds up fast. All right, so now we want, first of all, we want iron to come in. So Mark II belt coming in. We want to raise this. Let's see. Take you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, Mark II belt. Let's get you pointing at the right angle. Right down the line. All right, so now instead of having iron ingot or iron ore on that top level, we have iron ingots. Because we go to production and foundry, and we make sure to give ourselves some space. Now, do we want... I'm pondering. Ideally... Ooh, I see a yellow sluggy over there. Is that a growly? Yeah, that's a growly. Come here, growlies. Where's your buddy? There's your buddy. Come here, growly. Sorry guys, but you know, it is what it is. Can I clear this rock? There we go. Any rocks? No, nothing I can clear over there. Okay, let's get that. Give me 3 layers here, just in case. Because remember, I want an expandable system that I can just come in here, pop some machines down, expand some belts, and, you know, good to go. Bob's your uncle. Okay, so here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, let's get the coal moved further. The eventual iron ingots move down. Because what I would like to do is share, similar to how I have over there, where it's shared between the two. And yes, this has to go. I decided. Buggy the lumberjack has to... Come on. There we go. Alright, so foundry. No, production. Foundry. Spin this around. Snuggle you in right about there. If we look at our demand, This regular steel ingot, 3 iron, 3 coal equals 3 steel. It seems pretty straightforward. The alternate one that I was going for, which I honestly was surprised I got it so fast, 2 iron ingot, 2 coal equals 3. So this actually gives you 1/3 more for, you know, it only uses 1 of each, or no, 2 of each instead of 3 of each. So you get 1/3 more products, plus it makes it faster, 60. And it consumes it at 40 a minute, which is way better than trying to figure out a 45 per minute. It's just a better recipe all around. So 40/80, we're going to be able to have 3 foundries on this. And I want to spin this around to this side. And we're going to try to line this up. Give ourselves plenty of space. Because I want to share the splitters. And similarly, we are going to figure out a way to join these up. Okay, so we're going to need a merger right here. Actually, let's point you out. Unfortunately, these don't line up with the very center of the machine. Okay, so we're gonna mark 2 belt there. And remember, each one of these is 60 per minute. So 2 of these actually maxes out a Mark II belt. We are going to have enough for 2 different outputs here. That's why I put this out like this, so I could output this over the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? I think 7 is good. We want, because that is right in front of this spot here. This one, we want a merger. Even though there's nothing to merge at the moment, there will be eventually. There will be more things down here. So let's do the Mark II conveyor here. And all right, let's get the splitters up and running here. All right, you and you and you and right there. Remember, each one of these is 40 a minute. So a Mark I belt is just fine. You can go higher levels if you want, but... And then this is the same thing. Alternate steel. Alternate steel. Let's get a power pole for these 2. And let's mark that. Alright, there's my master pole over there. Okay, so we have coal loading in here now, which is glorious. And we have a belt way over here that we need to figure out where that's going to go. So that's basically lined up right in here. So if we go right here, we could do... This is where having height would really help. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I like these to be even. And I can already tell this one no, see, I need to indicate which direction that is going. I need this to say that in order to get the directionality right. Otherwise, it would be way off. Okay, Mark II lift right on that. That looks good there. I doubt. Oh, it actually works. Nice. That might be a slight incline. Yeah, that's a slight incline. So I need a little less than that 3.5 notches. I know this is being a little too picky, but so like right there, I think is that's straight across. All right. So now we have 2 of these, and we can make steel products with these now. So we are going to go right down the middle. We're going to have 2 lines of steel coming in. We're going to have one from here. You're going to be the top belt. And then one here. You're going to be the bottom belt. So the bottom belt is right now, it's the lesser amount. We need to keep that in mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this little rock is going to be a royal pita. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's get a Mark II belt here. Mark II belt here. So, the 2 products that we're going to need right away are going to be steel beams and steel pipes. The beams are going to be brutally expensive. Let's go. How far away do I want? Right about there. Now, do I have enough space? No. Okay, so steel pipe uses 30 a minute of steel. So we'll be able to put 2 of those on the bottom line. Okay, we have room for a third and more on that side. On this side of things, this is where it gets super expensive. I want to make sure we are good to go as far as space is concerned. Yeah, that's not going to work. Not going to do it. Too close to that setup. I was hoping to squeeze it in. Well, we could probably get it, since these are going to be the top, coming off the top, we could probably squeeze it in, like right in here. 2 of these. Each one of these for steel beams is going to use 60. Remember, each one of those foundries is going to make 60. So it's basically 1 to 1. However many foundries you have is however many steel plate you have. And then steel 2 or pipe, it's basically 2 to 1 ratio. So this is going to come off of the top. Let's see if we have enough space. What? What was that error? I don't even know. Yeah, that's not going to work. I might have to swap these 2. Yeah, I'm going to have to swap these 2. Because this... Okay. That big rock right there really kind of ruins the whole effect. I know that I'm not going to have a whole lot of beam makers. Even with this whole system being expandable, just the sheer amount of beams that we're going to be going through it's going to be intense. Okay, so I think right there. Where's a line? There it is. So you, instead of being pipe, you're going to be beams. Instead of being pipe, you're going to be beams. And then I'll have the pipe. But I don't anticipate needing a whole lot of those. Pipe can be over here. And we'll have to look at other possible sources of steel down the road. Okay, these two can be pipe. Okay, now I need output. Good Lord, look at all the... I honestly thought this platform was going to be big enough, but then I then I did that. I could shrink. I mean, yeah, there's a way to compress stuff down instead of having those drop. I could have used the lifts and stuff. There's definitely places that you can improve this. I'm just trying to do this fast enough to, so it's all in one episode. I know how much people love cliffhangers, but... Okay, so I want a storage container out here for pipe, and then a storage container out here, merger, this way. You got to be a little bit close here. This is going to be a very, very slow process, getting these things to produce. At least enough where we're going to be able to use them. Like so. Okay, so this is 15, so it's a maximum of 30 beams a minute. It's not bad. I mean, it's, you can set it, let it run, and go about your merry way on an exploration or something, and, have enough to, when you come back for things and stuff. All right, these should have power. Good. Now, let's hook up iron, at the very least. Conveyor lift. I want you to point that way. Now, do I have any iron ore sitting on me? I don't think I do. And the first steel is going to be close. It's just a few minutes away. There's the first steel right there. Or no, first iron. Sorry, first iron going into steel here. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Get ahead of myself here. There it is. Now it should eventually fill up. Yep, it's going to fully compress that belt. All right, so now Now we're heading into steel territory here. I hear the shimmeriness. Yeah, that thing up there. So it starts talking to you after a while. It's really creepy. Come on, give me some steel. Anybody? Oh. Hey, there's some steel. Yay! We have steel. Excellent. I mean, it's gonna take a while for it to actually be like, oh, we have enough steel for all things now. There it is. Temporarily, I'm just gonna turn that off because I want it to start making stuff. Where's my other steel at? There it comes, right there. You can see it. It's just taking a little bit longer to get out here. All right. Finally. First pipes are arriving. And the first steel beams are being made. How about that? There they are. To build the world's smallest skyscraper. And we have beams. How about that? Now I have a whole lot of stuff. Now it's just a matter of letting those things process, getting enough so we can start unlocking like logistics too, and keep an eye on your beams. Because those are actually used for the next tier of belt. So they're expensive as heck to make. So I might look at building another coal setup somewhere else. There should be something down this way, way off that way. I built, you can see way off in the distance, right there, you can see a little line that I built over here. To possibly get into another area of steel. I think there's something back here that I can tap into to get some more steel production. Yeah, this valley in here, way back there. I think there's some coal up on top of that hill. So if we ping for coal, yep, right there, there's some coal. Now if we try to ping for iron, yep, there's some more iron. There's 4 iron right there. So there's more potential steel in this area. And now that I have that frame, that foundation thing unlocked, this would be a much easier slope to tackle. Organization, foundation. Oh, what a difference this thing makes. Whoa. I almost walked off the edge. That would have been uncool. Okay, so I guess that's a thing. I'm one step away. Really? Just one little notch away. So, you know what? I'm just gonna Do that. Actually, I need one more. Now I should have no problems. All these things make it so nice. So much easier to climb. Oh, hello. There's unfriendlies under here. Where's your buddy? Your buddy's around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. There he goes. Alright, so this coal... Pure? Yes, pure node of coal. Now, if memory serves, there's a sulfur back here, too. Oh, we got more. Okay. It goes back in here. There it is. Yay! There's still sulfur back here. Easy sulfur. Nice. So with coal up here, a pure vein. And then the iron was over here somewhere, wasn't it? See if I can look down upon the iron. Yep, there it is. All that right there. And it looks like there's some... Is that possible limestone down there? It might be. So there, this would be a good place for like beams and encased beams. Would be a good spot to make those. I like me a slug. All right. Well, that is going to have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.